Hey YouTube, Rico Knows here. If you're unaware, my TikTok is primarily for high school film reviews. If you don't know about the series, I go on TikTok, I look at high school players' huddle film, and I evaluate whether or not they can play at certain echelons, right? And towards the end of the recruiting cycle, we get a lot of young men the exposure they need to get college scholarships. We get them in contact with the right coaches. It's just what I do. So I really enjoy it. It's littered on the TikTok. If you go there, there's a playlist called High School Film Reviews, and I've done over 200. But I'm bringing up this one to YouTube, something I very rarely do, but it's because I think he's so great. Okay, so there's this young man here. His name is Mason Posa. So Mason Posa is 6'3", 210. He's an outside linebacker. I think he's an outside linebacker like for a 3-4 defense. I think he's great at pass rushing. I think his pursuit is unreal. And if I'm being serious, I think he's one of the best players I've ever reviewed. Now, I understand he plays in New Mexico. I understand the competition doesn't look great. I don't care. This is a 4-star player. His finalists are Texas A&M, Oregon, and Wisconsin. Those are his final 3. I hope he goes to Wisconsin out of those 3. But what I'm telling you is this young man is one of the very best football players I've ever seen on tape, at least on a huddle film, and he still has another year of high school football to go. Now, I'm going to show you guys the tape, but I need you to brace yourself. He's the best edge rusher I've seen. Everything he does is max effort. And this shouldn't come as a surprise to you. This young man is a 3-time state champ in wrestling. He's a 1-time state champ in football this last year, but a 3-time state champ in wrestling. And he just keeps going up in weight because he keeps getting bigger. Now, his father was a state championship wrestler as well. Okay, Javier, and he's his coach. But this young man is going to be a football player. He loves football. And when you watch this tape right now, what you're going to see is max effort, something you don't see from most players. He's everywhere. He's long, he's lean, he's fast. So let's go. I'm going to let you guys see the tape. Typically, I don't analyze it. I just react to it like a blind reaction. I try not to do any analysis on his technique and stuff unless it's needed. I want to make this very clear. If there's somebody who needs the talk, who needs me to point out things, I do it all the time. And there's times I look at the tape and I say to you, you are not a next-level athlete. You are not an FBS or FCS caliber player. You might want to start doing your homework and, study to be an accountant or something. But right here, Mason Posa is coming off the edge. You see him drop into the box, and he's going, and he looked like he's going to drop into coverage, and then he goes. And what you'll notice is real closing speed. Now, he's listed as a 4.6 40. A lot of kids like to claim they're a 4.6 40. This young man is a 4.6 40, and he doesn't quit. Okay? I need you to understand what we just saw here. We just saw a guy on the opposite end, an edge rusher on the opposite end of the field. Ball's in the middle of the field. So we're over here. They're going to throw a bubble screen over here. Check it out. A slip screen, really. And as they throw that screen, 45's rushing the quarterback, does not stop rushing, and goes all the way and catches this man and runs him down. This guy's everywhere. I need you to watch that play again in full speed without me stopping it. Rushing, great move, by the way, great swim move, and the DN is running you down from the other side of the field. When you draw that up schematically, you say to yourself, we got to do backside cutoff, we got to do this, we can kick this guy out, you get up on this guy. You don't account for the defensive end on the opposite side of the field making a tackle on a screen to your receiver on the other side. That's not realistic. Here he is again, 45. He knows he can't get there, jumps up, bats it down, and intercepts it himself. He's playing with himself, bro. No diddy. It's incredible. Everything he does, he's just everywhere. You haven't seen him yet because he's in coverage. That's right. He's dropping as a defensive back. He's in coverage. Look at that. Comes up, forcing a fumble. He's a monster. He almost went and recovered his fumble. Coming off the edge, you better block him. He's going to hurt you. The closing speed is real. Check out this play. You see him creeping into the box. He's just going to do whatever he wants to anyone, and this is what I love. Once he gets in the open field and starts striding, that little running back did not gain on him at all. His speed is real. He's got legitimate running speed. Now, yeah, you see that. He's an edge rusher, and you see him at safety. He's everywhere. Shout out to Brian Urlacher, right? New Mexico's finest. This young man is from New Mexico. and they got him at safety. And he's dropping into coverage. That is incredible. The versatility to just play anywhere and run all the plays down from the backside. Somebody said, well, look at that. That was a zone blitz this time. He was at the line of scrimmage. Now he's dropping into coverage. Of course, this quarterback thought he was coming. He thinks he's got man coverage out here. He's going to jump one of these routes. It's easy as that. And pick it off. It's incredible. This is an athlete. Are we doing pick six? Eventually getting caught? It's still pick six, bro. Are you kidding me? The tape is so impressive. I see 45 everywhere. He reads everything, runs it down, takes the proper angle. His pursuit angles are on point. He can play anywhere in the box. He can drop back into coverage. And he's one guy's moving faster than everybody else. One guy is playing at a different level from everybody. Here he is in coverage. Dude's in the flats. And he's going to run you down. We're doing kickoff returns. They kicked it to the up back. He's on the kickoff return. Now he's got a speed back right here. But he's going to run this back for a touchdown. He just ran back. An edge rusher just ran back a kickoff for a touchdown. He read this play. I love when he finds out, read and react, right? He reads the play. Watch him. He's smart, and he sees it. And once he sees it, there's no stopping him. He's a heat-seeking missile. In the box. Get rid of the blocker. Watch this pursuit. Okay, overran it. Does not quit on the play. This is your edge rusher 50 yards down the field. Do you see that effort? Now, some people will say he should have broke down and made the tackle. He's trying to tackle somebody elusive, but watch him. Does not quit on the play right here. And just takes a better angle and still runs the man down. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Everything about this man is max effort. I turn on the tape. I just see him. Look at this. There's no wedge buster. He's just going to go make the tackle. This is a special teams player from day one. And he's just, look at that. He just looked like a damn bull in a china shop. On the edge in the box. Beat him on the inside. On the inside. And that man's mad. That man's beating up his own helmet. He doesn't know what he's doing. Boom. Oh, it's beautiful. The angles, the alley he sets up, and when he fills, he fills. I'm coming. Block the punt. Yeah, he's a nightmare. He's a problem to do it. And here he is. He's the punter. Fake punt. He can just do whatever he wants. Too strong. Too strong. Let me know when you see a player like this on tape, guys. You might think the competition's terrible, but when you're an NFL caliber guy, everybody looks terrible. No matter where you play. I think this guy is him. Yep. Mason Posa. Mason Posa pops on tape. I'm so impressed with it. You get a chance, start following him on Twitter. Start taking notes. Start paying attention. Mason Posa. Look at this. He's a safety, bro. But he reads the play. He's the only one breaking on the ball. The only one figuring it all out. Taking the right angle. What a great angle. His change of direction is next level. Look at him. He's just here. Read and react. What's he reading? He's looking for guards pulling, looking for hi-hats, looking for down blocks. What's he looking for? Hi-hats. Boom. Come on, dude. I love it. You're going to come just smack him. 45, guys. 45 on the tape just looks like a gazelle. Jumped the route. He's just crushing everything. I love the tape, y'all. I hope you don't forget the name Mason Posa. I won't let you forget it. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Peace, y'all.